Good morning, dear friends. Up to now, we studied first and second unit about rank of matrix and system of linear equation. Now, we will start today unit third, having name eigenvalues and eigenvector. In this unit, we are going to study orthogonal matrices. Orthogonal matrices are very important. They play important role in linear algebra, in differential equation also, integral equation also. Properties of orthogonal, that is also we are going to understand. After that, in this chapter, characteristic equation, eigenvalues, eigenvector of the matrix. What is eigenvalues? How we have to find the eigenvectors? This thing we are going to discuss. And last topic of this unit is Cayley-Hamilton theorem and its use to find the inverse of matrix. We studied various methods to find the inverse of matrix. Here also we are going to study to find different method to find the inverse of matrix by using Cayley-Hamilton theorem. So let us start unit third. The first thing that a teacher has to do when he enters the classroom is to make his class glad to be there. This, first of all, I would like to say this topic is very easy and interesting. So let us start from definition. Orthogonal matrix. A square matrix A is said to be orthogonal matrix if it satisfies this condition: A into A transpose is equal to identity, where A raised to T, that is transpose of matrix A. Now we take example. Let A equal to 1 upon root 2, root 3 by 2 minus root 3 by 2, 1 by 2. So we have to check whether it is orthogonal matrix or not. Question is, check is orthogonal or not. So solution: A into A transpose, or we can say dash also. 1 by 2 root 3 by 2 minus root 3 by 2 1 by 2. And now see the transpose of this matrix. This first row become first column. 1 by 2 root 3 by 2 is. And now go for second, we have to write here. That means minus root 3 by 2 and 1 by 2. If we take the product of this, 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2, it will be 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 by 4 plus root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2, 3 by 4, root 3 into root 3, 3, 2 into 2, 4. So this is about first entry. Second entry is 1 by 2 into minus root 3 by 2, so it will become minus root 3 upon 4. Then here root 3 by 4. Now focus on this. It will become minus root 3 by 4. Plus root 3 by 4. Last entry will be minus root 3 into minus root 3 plus root 3 square, means root 3 square is 3 upon 4. Here it is 1 by 4. So if you simplify this one, 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, so 4 by 4, that means 1. This is get cancelled. Here also it get cancelled. So only here 0 and 0. Here remain 3 by 4 into 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, that is 1. That is equal to identity matrix. So in short, A into, that means A into A transpose equal to I. So this implies A is orthogonal matrix. Now we take the next concept. Proper orthogonal matrix. There are types of orthogonal matrix. An orthogonal matrix A is called proper orthogonal if determinant of A equal to 1. This is definition. An orthogonal matrix A is called proper orthogonal matrix if determinant of A equal to 1. Example, A equal to cos theta minus sin theta. Here sin theta cos theta. If we take this is as A and take the determinant of A, means determinant of this, that will be this entry to this entry means cos square theta minus sin square, means minus sin theta into sin theta. That means cos square theta plus sin square theta, that is equal to 1. So that's why A is proper orthogonal matrix. So A is proper orthogonal matrix. In short, we write O dot matrix. Now we take improper orthogonal matrix. What may be the definition of improper orthogonal matrix? Orthogonal matrix A is improper orthogonal matrix if determinant of A equal to -1. An orthogonal matrix A is called improper orthogonal if determinant of A equal to -1. Example, again take this example, cos theta minus sin theta minus sin theta minus cos theta. See that matrix A, if you take the determinant of A, it will becomes minus cos square theta, then minus will become plus and again minus sin square theta, that is minus into bracket cos square theta plus sin square theta, that is minus. So A is improper orthogonal matrix. Now we take some properties of orthogonal matrix. So first theorem we can say, prove that the determinant of an orthogonal matrix E is plus or minus 1. So if you are given orthogonal matrix, each determinant is always either plus 1 or minus 1. How we have to prove? So proof is simple. Let A be an orthogonal matrix. So by the property of orthogonal matrix A into A dash, we can say, or transpose, that is equal to identity matrix. Take the determinant on both sides. If we take the determinant on both sides, we get this step. And observe that use the property of determinant, that is possesses determinant of AB equal to determinant of A into determinant of B. So here determinant of A into determinant of A dash, that is equal to determinant of I, because determinant of C into D is the determinant of C into determinant of D. Here C equal to A, D equal to A dash. So we get determinant of A into, here first of all right hand side, determinant of I, that is always 1, and determinant of A dash, that is A, because determinant of A dash equal to determinant of A. We know the property of determinant. So we get determinant of A into determinant of A equal to 1. So this implies determinant of A bracket square is equal to 1. This implies determinant of A equal to, taking square root on both sides, plus or minus 1. So in this way we proved determinant of orthogonal matrix is either 1 or minus 1. Note that converse is not true. Converse is not true. Means if a matrix having determinant say 1 or minus 1, that does not mean it is orthogonal matrix. See example, suppose B matrix, that is as a two, 0, 0, 1 by 2. So check the determinant of B, that is 2 into 1 by 2, that is, and 0 into 0, that is 1. So determinant of B is equal to 1, but B is not orthogonal matrix, because B transpose equal to not identity. Now we take next property. Or we can say theorem 2. Prove that the inverse of orthogonal matrix is equal to transpose of matrix. That means if A is orthogonal matrix, then inverse of A, that is nothing but the A transpose. So how we have to prove? Proof is simple. We have given A is orthogonal matrix. Let A be an orthogonal matrix. So just we studied that determinant of A is equal to either +1 or -1. That means not equal to 0. So this implies A inverse exists. We already studied if the determinant is non-zero, then that matrix has inverse exist. Now, by the property of orthogonal matrix, now A into A dash, that is equal to identity matrix. So pre-multiply by A on pre-multiply by A inverse on both sides. Say A inverse pre-multiply, and use the property associative. What is here? I is required. This is say 1, and this we obtain by multiplying A inverse on both sides to the 1. A inverse into I, that is A inverse. A inverse into A, that is I into A dash. So this implies A dash equal to A inverse. So hence proof. A, we have to prove inverse of orthogonal matrix is equal to transpose of matrix. So hence proved. Now we focus on next theorem. Prove that product of two orthogonal matrices of same order is orthogonal. Product of, here we can see, prove that product of two orthogonal matrices, or we can take the plural of same order. Same order is important. Then and then matrix multiplication is valid. Is orthogonal. So proof. So to take the product, we have to take the two matrices, say A and B are orthogonal matrices, or say matrices of same order. That means here A into A dash is equal to identity matrix. This is say 1. B into B dash equal to identity matrix. This is say 2. These are two equations. We have to show its product is also orthogonal matrix. That means want AB is orthogonal. Matrix. So it is enough to show that AB into AB transpose, that is equal to identity. Suppose this is say 3. So take the LHS of 3. So we know the property of transpose. We know AB bracket transpose is equal to B transpose A transpose. So it will becomes AB bracket transpose is nothing but the B transpose into A transpose. Use the associative property B transpose A transpose. So this is A dash. What is B dash? From 2. See here, from 2. Equation 2 is B dash is I. So just replace, this is by I. So A into I is A dash, that is equal to I. So we start from LHS of 3 and reach up to RHS of 3. So AB is orthogonal matrix. Now we take next property. Inverse of orthogonal matrix is also orthogonal. Inverse of orthogonal matrix is orthogonal. So prove that is orthogonal matrix. So this implies A into A dash equal to I. This is a 1. As we already studied, inverse of orthogonal matrix is equal to transpose of the matrix. So A inverse is equal to A transpose. This also we have studied. And A is orthogonal matrix means A dash equal to I equal to A dash A. This also note that. So from 1 before that we should have goal clear that we have to show inverse of orthogonal matrix is orthogonal. Means want A inverse and A inverse transpose that is equal to I. This we require. So from 1 and 2, A inverse into A inverse transpose, that is equal to. So this is substitute the value of here from these two. A inverse is nothing but the A dash, and A inverse is nothing but the, if you make the square bracket, that is A dash. What is A dash dash? That is A, because A dash transpose of transpose is nothing but the original matrix. So A dash A from 1, that is I. So we succeed to get this one. So that's why we come to the conclusion that A inverse is an orthogonal matrix. I hope you understand this one. Now we take some example, or now take problem examples on orthogonal matrix. Means we take first problem. For example, find the condition that A equal to this matrix 2 by 2 size, A, B, C, D. These are the entries. It's said to be orthogonal. We have to find the restrictions on these elements A, B, C, D, so that capital A matrix become orthogonal. Means A into A dash equal to I. So let us start. So if A is given like this, so its transpose is like this, A, C, B, D. Means first row become first column, means this column. Now if A is orthogonal matrix, then A dash equal to I. So substitute the value of A. Substitute the value of A dash, AC, BD, that is equal to I. And if we simplify this one by using the matrix multiplication, product of two matrices of 2 by 2 size, it become again matrix of size 2 by 2. And what is I here? I is I2, means 1 0 0 1. Right hand side will be this. What about left hand side? Product will be A square plus B square, AC plus BD, AC plus BD, C square plus D square. So if you compare these two matrices, then we get the condition A square plus B square, that should be 1, and AC plus BD, it should be 0, and C square plus D square, that should be 1. So this is the required condition. I hope you understand this problem. Let me repeat again. We have given matrix A of size 2 by 2 having these entries A, B, C, D. So which type of restriction we have given so that that matrix work as a orthogonal matrix? This we have to find. So first we start from considering its transpose. Since A is arbitrary matrix, so these are ABCDs are any entries, it may be real number and any entries that may be. So its transpose is given by first row will be AC, second row will be BD. So we use equation or by using A is orthogonal matrix, means A transpose equal to I. Substitute the value of A here, that is given, already given, and substitute the value of A transpose, that is nothing but this one, and do the multiplication, and we come to the conclusion that we get the three equations, and in these three equations there are four unknowns A, B, C, D. So these three equations describe the condition of the orthogonal matrix. Thanks for listening patiently. We'll take some more problems on this also in next time. Thank you.